Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to the second episode of the FIFA 18 My Player career. Remember, we have started with Newcastle United in the Premier League, and the first game up in today's episode, Kai is actually not making the starting 11, but that is to be expected because it is a brand new series. Remember, we're not going to be getting in the starting team straight away. I was hoping to play in this one though, as it is the League Cup, and we only just got through that, thankfully, on penalties, knocking out Notts County, who did well. We were away from home as well, so a little bit of a tough one there, but thankfully we got through. We're through to the next round, and now we get back into the Premier League, where Kai, again, not being chosen for the starting 11, but hopefully we can get through with a victory. We can't. We actually lose pretty heavily as well. Good victory there for West Ham United. They take the 3 points home with them, but a poor result there for Newcastle United. And so before we do get into the next game, we've got the transfer deadline day, so let's go through all these teams and see exactly who has spent what and see who else Newcastle United have brought in or maybe even sold. Now, I do like the little breaking news thing on the right, I like that, and the media room with the shirts. Very, very good addition there from EA. It's nice to see. It loads pretty fast as well, so as we are going through this, we can see who's signed for who. Morales is signed for Leverkusen there. There's Newcastle United's new signing too. Wow, Liverpool spent over 60 million, brought in over 100. Wow, they've sold Firmino, Klein, Markovic and Jordan Henderson. Wow, was not expecting that at all. Be interesting to see where Firmino's gone exactly. Jordan Henderson too. I'm not seeing any of the names pop up in any of the other Premier League clubs as we're scrolling through these. Oh, there's Henderson and Zaha. They've both joined Tottenham Hotspur. So £75 million, I think that was spent there from Tottenham. So they want to go for the title this season, of course. They will be playing at Wembley Stadium in their home games. And I think that is about it. No more big deals. Well, Andy Carroll's left West Ham United. They brought in Dyer from Swansea City, I believe. But Andy Carroll to leave West Ham. Not sure where he's gone to. I can't remember seeing his name in any of the other Premier League sides. Could be my mistake though. Probably could still be in the Premier League. But let's forget about the transfer deadline day. It is all over. We are starting the season with Newcastle. We are not going out on loan anywhere. We normally do like to go out on loan when we start a new one, just to go to like a lower division or a lower team in the same division. But I thought we are 72 overall rated. I think we can get away with starting most of the games in the Premier League for the Magpies and hopefully have a successful career. Want to go at least in the top half of the Premier League in our first season, and then we'll try and push on for all the European places in our second season. So anything that we can get above the top half at the end of this season, it will be a bonus. If we can qualify for Europe, that'd be fantastic. And remember, we have started on world class difficulty, so if we do find it too easy, we will look to change it up into legendary difficulty for the My Player. The only thing wrong with playing on legendary and world class on My Player is because you're mainly controlling the one player, and it all depends on how the AI are going to react in this game. We're still trying to figure out how they are. But there you can see that is the first goal of the career for Kai. It's his first of many more to come, hopefully, in the Premier League. And what a way to start the series. Nice goal, nice finish. He scored quite a few of them in the FIFA 17 career. The finesse shots just outside the area. It's nice to see they are still working in FIFA 18. But there we go. His first official Premier League goal. And I'm sure there's going to be many, many more to come. Even though he is playing as a central midfielder, of course, he's still going to be pushing forward as much as possible to try and get on that score sheet, as well as trying to assist for our teammates going forward. But we're on to the second half now, still leading by that 1-0. Kai's the only one that's gone on the score sheet so far. And he steals the ball here off the defender, plays it in the middle, tees it up. Oh, referee, I thought that could have been a penalty, probably more likely to be a free kick just outside the area. But the referee said it was nothing wrong with that challenge whatsoever, even though the defender went straight through the back of the Newcastle United player. I thought, really, that should have been a free kick to Newcastle, but good chance there for Swansea. Thankfully, goalkeeper holds on to it, and we hold on to that 1-goal lead. Just over half an hour remaining. And we're going to push on now into the final 15. Kai's trying to push forward. Remember, playing in a central midfield position, even though he is set up to play as an attacking midfielder. We're not really playing that tactics to use the cam right now. Well, we are, but I think they're more using a centre forward, a CF. So, a bit of a shame that we're not playing in that position ourselves, as I mentioned in the episode yesterday. Also, thank you for all the support in yesterday's episode, or even today's. It was the early hours of today that we uploaded it, so it will be 2 uploads today for this series. So I do appreciate all the love shown already in that first episode. Hopefully we can have a long, successful career here. If it's not at Newcastle, at least throughout Kai's career. And there is Perez scoring the second goal of the game, and it looks like we are going to be getting ourselves back to winning ways. Remember, we did lose 3-0 against West Ham United in the last game, so it's nice to see Kai starting and Newcastle getting the victory. Just a few minutes to play, and then we can head into game number 2 of today's episode, and hopefully Kai's going to get himself another goal if possible. But we're just waiting for the final whistle to blow now. A couple of minutes to play. Swansea are trying to push forward here. That one just goes wide. Good effort though. Kai currently on a 9.2 rating, so I think he will get the Man of the Match award, as there's going to be a couple of changes here. Remember, Renato Sanchez is at Swansea. That was a bit of a shock transfer in the summer, but it is nice to see him in the Premier League. Hopefully he can get off to a good start. I know he hasn't so far in the couple of games he's played, but hopefully he can for Swansea, and we'll see how he is in the Ultimate Team as well on FIFA 18. Very, very interesting to have him there. I mean, obviously, he can link up with Pogba and Kante. What a beast midfield that will be. Oh, I can't believe that one's got in. Nobody was attacking, attacking the striker there. Look at this. Ball over the top. Nobody's going for him. He just lets him. 2 defenders around him. The goalkeeper's there too. And who was it? It was Messer, who pulls the goal back for Swansea to score his first Premier League goal of the season. And I'm sure that is going to be the last action of the game. But a 2-1 victory when that final whistle blows. I'll take it. A nice 2-1 scoreline, actually. More realistic than it was in FIFA 17. Would either score none or would go on and score about 5 or 6. But there you can see final match performance rating of a 9.2 for Kai. He did get Man of the Match. As you can see, we're unlocking a bunch of accomplishments there in the top right as well. So it's nice to see, and no doubt his rating will jump up quite a few too. We are already pushing towards 80 overall rated, 74 right now. So already we have gone up a couple. And after all those accomplishments, we're already halfway up almost towards 75 overall rating. So let's jump into the second game of today's episode. Kai does get into the starting 11. Thankfully, this one is at home, taking on Swansea City. This is another Premier League game, so we want to try and go on a nice little run if we can. We want that top half position before Christmas, and then we can hopefully battle on to see how high we can actually get in the Premier League. We don't want no relegation battles. And we want to get Kai scoring goals and assisting. Most importantly, assisting. We obviously want the goals, but we want to try and assist as much as possible throughout this series. Now, I know somebody commented in the episode 1 asking why I did not choose a striker position to start this one. That is mainly because we did a striker in FIFA 17 as most of you already know. So I thought we'd do a change. I do like to switch it up between cam and striker whenever we do these series. And I don't think this one is going to be quite as long as the FIFA 17 one. That one hit 179 episodes in total. I don't think this one will be going that far. Maybe we'll do about 5 or 6 seasons. See exactly how far Kai can progress. Maybe go a little bit further depending on his rating. Remember, we are going to continue training Kai's stats and then improving him in the games that we play. So we'll see if we can get him into those 90 overall ratings, which will be pretty nice. So we'll see how far we can go with that. And then fingers crossed we will start another My Player career a little bit down the line, not just yet. And we will be starting that one as a striker position. So we will be looking at new clubs, of course, to start with that one. And avoid all the ones that we may play and join for in this one. But as you can see so far in this second game, it is currently 0-0 as we go into extra time of the first half. And a good effort there. And Stoke City almost taking the lead on the stroke of half time. A little bit of space just opened up there between the defenders. And look at that. Skims the post, I think. but thankfully for us it does go the wrong side of that post, and it's still 0-0, 20 minutes remaining. Kai's not had the best of games, but he's on a 7 rating, so not the worst either. And a good chance there for Newcastle. Goes wide, took a deflection, so it is going to be a corner to the Magpies. A couple of changes as well there for both sides. Kai's over there taking the corner. I was hoping not to be taking the corners in this game, but at least we are going to be getting more assists and long passing achievements as well every time we swing one in, which we just did get. And Kai stealing the ball. No, he's committing a foul. And there is his first yellow card of his career. And not the best time to get it. We need to hold on and not lose our head right now. Went straight through the back. Took his back leg. So it was a pretty bad challenge there from Kai. Just needs to calm himself down. Remember, he is only young. He's got to get used to playing in these big games in the Premier League. And I'm sure that will come with the experience and the confidence playing in these big games. And here he is then with his yellow card, playing the ball through the middle. And that's nicely played. A little bit too much on that pass, unfortunately. And Jack Butland was there to tidy things up at the back for Stoke City. And we are approaching now the final whistle. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already to make sure that you do not miss any of the daily uploads that we're going to be uploading very soon. And there we go, Kai's final match performance of a 7.2 rating.